What's going on, guys? Sonic here. Today we are going to be playing, once it comes on, I just downloaded this on my PlayStation. I've never heard of this game. It's free to play, so I figured why not do a playthrough of it. It's called HEX Card Clash. And let's get into it and see. Create your account. Okay. We'll go with my name. Zach. Donna. Trevor Finn. The sun has just set over a small farming town of Westbury. You are Trevor Finn, a knight of the Chimera Guards. One of attack. So this is me. Looks like it would be another dual patrol this evening. Who's there? Show yourself. Monster from there. Where did this thing come from? Stay back, slug. I was all prepared to do a monster. That was all prepared to get a monster was. So we're going against Monstrous Maggot. So I guess we're gonna learn how to play. They have diamond shards. Welcome to HEX. You will be playing as Trevor Farm as he seeks to protect the village from danger. Use triangle to advance. These short introductory matches will help guide you through the basic controls and strategies of the game HEX. Your champion, your champion details located in the bottom of the screen. Your opposing champion can be seen here. In order to defeat your opponent, you must reduce their health to 0 or less. You can use troop cards to damage your opponent and reduce their health. This Adamanthian Elite and Dragon Guard are both troops that you can use in combat. Okay. The number of the bottom left corner of a troop card is attack, which indicates how much damage the troop deals in combat. Once per turn, you'll be given the opportunity to attack your opponent with any of the troops under your control. Let's attack the enemy now. Okay, press X to assign the highlighted trooper as an attacker. Once both of your troops are assigned, press triangle. Okay. Press triangle to confirm. Oh. Right? And then press triangle. Oh, and then I have to select him and then press triangle? Oh. Troop cards now become exhausted and turn sideways when they attack. Well done, you're attacking. Troop will now deal damage to your opponent's HP. No harm will come to this village on my watch. That's it, I guess. Victory. Okay. We got 3 cards. We cannot read those cards though. Okay. Disgusting. A Duskwing. These corrupt beasts are servants of the Necrotic. I'm guessing Necrotic's gonna be the main villain of the game. Main villain. Overall people. Stay back, you winged vermin. I will not let you claim a single host for your master. Oh, is this leaving me on my own this time? I wonder what the diamond cards do. So many questions, but it should tell us. Hopefully. So it's like, I can't say it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Champions can have starting low health totals, but your total goal remains the same. Okay. So you can accomplish tasks by playing cards from your hand. You can get a better view of the cards in your hand by hiding them with L over the thing. In order to play your troop card, you'll select a diamond. In order to play your troop card, you will need resources. A diamond shard is a type of resource card. You select a diamond shard in your hand and press X to play it. Okay. So the diamond shards give you 1 diamond each. This is needed to play diamond cards, which need to play threshold. There are 5 shard types in HEX: diamond, ruby, sapphire, blood, and wild. Playing a diamond shard is giving you a resource point. Resource points are used to pay the cost required to play cards. You can view your current resource and threshold at the bottom of your screen. Your resources are displayed as a set of 2 numbers. For example, you currently have 1 out of 1. The number on the left is called temporary resource and indicates how many resources you will have available to spend this turn. The number of the on the right shows the total of number of resource points you'll replenish at the start of your next turn. By playing shards, you increase the number of resource points you have each turn. If you were to spend a resource point this turn, the indicator would display as 0, 1 to show that you have spent your only resource for this turn. On your next turn, you'll be reset back to 1, 1. You may play one resource card of each of your turns. You don't meet the requirements to play other cards in your hand. Press triangle to end your turn. I can't summon that. Now you see, before we continue, I can't see the bottom of my screen the way my TV is. I can't see what my resources are. It is now your opponent's turn. This indicates highlighted, okay? Your foul blood magic is no match for the member of the Chimera Guard. Ooh, he played a blood. He played blood. Opponents played bloodshot. Resources in their turn. Okay, so it's my turn. So I guess I play it. So your turn, you'll draw a card from your deck. So I need to play my other diamond shard. The resource cost required to play this card is listed in the upper left corner of the card. The rigid buffalo in your hand costs 2 resources. Directly below the cost requirement, the rigid buffalo requires 2 diamond thresholds. The card in your hand that can be immediately played has a glowing border around them. You have both resources and thresholds needed to play rigid buffalo. So highlight it in your hand and press X to play. So there we go. When troops enter the play, they are affected by troop trauma that prevents them from attacking on the turn they are played. Okay, here's my response to Rigid Buffalo. You cannot attack this turn, press triangle to end. Okay, another blood thing. So he can summon a card. Oh, he didn't. Okay, well, I draw a card now. I draw a Ruby Shard. So I need to play this. The Baby Yeti in your hand, your resources cost a single ruby. Okay, so you have to play Baby Yeti. No numbers you can have, you still have the resource points and meet the threshold requirements to play the second Baby Yeti, so play it now. Boom. Your Baby Yeti cards have a special keyword power called Speed. This power allows the troop to attack the same turn it is played by ignoring troop trauma. And at any time you can press square to view a highlighted card in better detail, which is useful for reading the text on a card and viewing the details of keyword powers like Speed. So say I were to go to him. Oh, okay. Oh, this is right there. Okay. And then I need to click that, and triangle. So he takes damage and we won. Okay. I'm kinda getting the hang of it. Earthcaller, Molten, Staggered, and Paladin of Nazgûl. I guess it'll show us how to lose. That was a Necrotic Scout, I'm sure of it. Bone Scrapper. So this is a full invasion. Okay. So is it gonna tell me do it on your own now? I hope so. Or actually I really don't. But I think that's what's going on here. So do we draw cards? Oh. So we need to get, so we have to play and then end. So we played I think he played a blood. Okay, so okay. So I draw a card, so I draw another diamond. So I have to play my buffalo this turn. So that means next turn, if we're like getting this correct, next turn I should only have to play 1 diamond. So I take 1. Highlight your rigid buffalo and press X to select it as a block, and then select the troop you wish to block, the skull stalker, and press X. Finally press triangle to confirm. So I need to press this, and then block. When a troop blocks, it engages in combat with the troop blocking. Each troop deals damage equal to the attack to the other troop. The number in the bottom right corner of a troop is its defense. When a troop suffers damage equal or greater than its defense, it is destroyed. Blocking the Dusk Stalker will deal 2 damage to it, exceeding its 1 defense and destroying it. Your Rigid Buffalo will receive 1 damage from the Dusk Stalker but survive due to 3 defense. When a card is destroyed and it's put into that Champion Crypt. Okay, that's where the Champion Crypt is. Press triangle and continue to exchange combat damage. Nice. Your opponent has played another troop. Troops and resource can be played either before or after attacking during the main phase of a turn. And then if you turn, troops automatically recover all damage dealt to them. This means that it is important to deal enough damage in a single turn to cause fatal damage to a troop. Your Rigid Buffalo straight defense will now be restored. So I drew the fox. I can't use him because I don't have the red one. What does this say? Deploy. So it gains 2 health. Continue. Examine your opponent's troops when determining if you should attack. Your opponent's zombie has 2 attack and 2 defense. If it defends against your Rigid Buffalo, the zombie will be destroyed and your buffalo will survive. But I want to summon that. Triangle. Your opponent decided not to block your troop in order to preserve their zombie. This means Rigid Buffalo will instead damage the opponent. Okay. And now I can summon this and his thing. What? This troop has deploy power. Deploy power happens when this card enters play. Priestess of Light's power has increased your health by 2. Remember, you can examine a card. Okay. Well, yeah, I knew it did that. Well, then now it turns over. Oh, so it increases your overall health. Zombie exhausted troops are unable to block, so you cannot block with your Rigid Buffalo. Your Priestess Light is ready to block, wherever it would be destroyed by the zombie and would only deal 1 damage in return. So I need to select. Oh, so I can't. Okay, that's stupid. So he played that. So now I draw. It's probably gonna be the Rubia, which allows me to play my fox. What he is? Okay, he has speed, so he can attack this turn. Each champion has a unique skill that they bring to battle. It is called Champion Charge Power. You can use this power by highlighting your champion and pressing square to. Okay, so press square. Basic. Troops you control get +1 attack and 1 defense. So I press L1. Oh, continue. The charge power. Okay, so the flash when it's ready is basically what it's saying. So I use this, so they all gain attack. Continue. So I should attack, so I'm attacking with all 3. Back to the grave with you, horror! So he did all that damage, and he gave us a victory. We've got new cards. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to edit our own deck? Stop Phenol not allow you to desecrate this fallen. I describe nothing. I desecrate nothing. What would you see buried to rot? We wish to awaken and give a true purpose. Enough. You will regret ever coming here. I'm waiting for a spot between battles. But the first episode, I guess you'll have a longer one. Okay. So it starts. So we're on our own here. So, but I didn't get to see what this thing. Can I see? This can only be this can only be blocked with troops with a flight. Oh, okay, that's cool. Your phantom has the flight keyword. Troops can only be blocked. They can soar over your opponents. Okay, so that's good. Attack. So he can't do anything to block it. But I won't let me play my rubies. That's stupid. If I had the thing right now, I would 100% use my rubies so I could get out this guy. What does he do? Nothing. You should attack with the rigid buffalo, but the determined zombie is able to block it and survive. This would exhaust your troop for no gain. Attack with only the phantom, since there are still no troops to fight to block it. Okay. It's only doing 1 damage. Play 8 ruby. That's what I wanted to do from the beginning, but it wouldn't let me. It made it so much easier. End turn. Did he just, your opponent is using their champion charge power. They're sacrificing their Death Stalker in order to enhance their determined zombie. Okay. So it has 3 and 5. I did. Assign both your sentry, Gwaine, and rigid buffalo. Why? When multiple troops are assigned to block, they will deal their attack damage to the opponent. Your troops will combine to deal 5 damage to the determined zombie's 5 defense. Your opponent must choose which blocking creature to damage first. He'll either damage all 3 of his attack to your rigid buffalo or deal 2 damage to your sentry of Gawain and carry over the remaining 1 to the buffalo. Okay. Good. You managed to take down the zombie while only losing 1 of your blockers. Using multiple blockers can often be effective, but remember that your opponent can use the same tactic when they have ready troops on defense. Your opponent has played a vampire troop which has flight. They can now use this to block your phantom if you try to attack. The vampire also has another power, life drain. When a vampire deals damage, the opposing champion will also gain that much health. Let's see, what's this? Okay. When you play an action card, this has an immediate one-time effect and put into your crypt. This action's effect is always described on the text. Okay, so let's just read it. Deal 3 damage to target champion or troop, gain a charge. Okay. Crackling bolt will allow you to deal 3, yeah, we just read that. Selecting it as a target of action, many actions and powers require you to select them and use them. When you use them. Crackling bolt's 3 damage is more than enough to destroy that pesky vampire. Play the crackling bolt in your hand and highlight it. Okay. Accept. Play a ruby shard from your hand before continuing. If you have enough charges to use your champion power, use it. Attack. Now my turn's done. Your opponent has played a troop with another keyword power, Steadfast. Troops with Steadfast do not become exhausted when they attack. Okay, I don't know how that's useful. But okay. You now have a different type of card, a quick action. These behave like basic actions, but quick actions can be played at any time, including during combat or on your opponent's turn. Because they can be played during combat, quick actions can be used to surprise your enemy and turn the outcome of an attack in your favor. Let's bravery. Okay. Let's use bravery to outwit your opponent during your attack. So now I use this. And use on your Richard Buffalo. Okay. Nice work. Timing is very important to getting the most out of a quick action play card in your binary. Too early and your opponent can choose not to block. Wait too long and your buffalo is defeated in combat. So you have to play it quick. When you have a quick action available, always consider the ideal moment to play it and try to use its unexpected nature to your advantage. Play a diamond from your hand before continuing. Now my turn. So what it's saying is I have to keep playing diamonds every turn to bring up my one out of whatever that I showed in the beginning. Like what I can use. Ember Tears is a new type of card called a constant. Constant cards remain in play instead of going directly to the crypt, and their powers continue the game after turn. So deploy. This deals 3 damage to each opposing champion. At the start of your turn, this deals 1 damage to... Okay, broadcast. Fight, night, and 30. Okay. I don't really care. I'm trying to read this. Damage does 1 damage to your opposing champion. Okay. You can... Yeah, we already read it. Okay. So you want to use that? Okay, so that stays over there. Ember Tears will damage your opponent when it's entered play because of deploy power. As long as it remains in play, it will deal 1 damage to your opponent each turn. Play a diamond. Do I not attack? Okay. End my turn. So he takes 1 damage. Okay. Your opponent command tower is a new type of card called an artifact. These are way too many cards for me to remember. Artifacts are cards that remain in play like a constant or troop, but they have no threshold requirements. This particular artifact will improve the attack of your opponent's troop. Your opponent has played an action to destroy a rigid buffalo. You highlight and press square to examine the card. Any troop, you'll be unable to block. Okay.
Do you see what happens when you mistake courage for foolishness, knight? Once you are awakened, you will understand the folly in all of your chivalry.
No, I won't give up. You haven't won yet. You have drawn another action card for summon. Okay. Summon 2 Scareless Raiders. Okay. I don't know what those are, but I'll play it. 2 Scareless Raiders. What, at least they have speed. Attack. We did it. So we completed the tutorial and we got 3 more cards. Continue. Why are you doing this? These people did nothing to warrant an attack.
You cannot hope to stop us, human. Save yourself and run. No one will miss a small hamlet or backwater farmers.
I will not abandon my duty to Chimera Guard. This town is under my protection. Is it over? Is the tutorial over? Nope. That's a 30. That is a big oof. Go first. When you receive your starting hand, you will have a choice to keep the cards. Keep. In some cases, you may need to redraw multiple times, drawing 1 fewer card each time, because this penalty, carefully consider when to redraw. For example, when you have 2 or less resources, several high cost cards. Okay. In this final tutorial match, you will eventually be given full control of your champion. In a few turns, you will be deciding which cards to play and when to attack. These last few hints will cover more advanced mechanics to help you succeed. In order for a champion to use power or play a card, they must have priority. Only one champion may have priority at a time, so both you and your opponent will pass it back and forth. At the start of your turn, you have priority. When you have to play a card, your opponent receives priority and can react using their own cards. When an opponent plays a card, you gain priority and can respond. When you select to continue through your turn, your opponent again receives priority and has a chance to respond. When both players pass priority, the game moves forward. Well, they both pass the game as well. The phase tracker is now displayed on the left side of the screen. Its lists our current phase and can be used to track order of all phases in a turn. It also indicates which player currently has priority. Okay. You are now in first main phase. During this phase, you can play your resources, troops, play a diamond shard, and a phantom. That's one with flight. So you can choose to play resources. Okay. What's this? Play a ruby shard. Okay. So you have to play 4. Your opponent's played an action score. So the one damage to your phantom just enough to destroy it, but it's not too late to save your troop. Whenever a card is played, it does not immediately affect the game. Instead, it is put on the chain and waits to resolve. You can respond to the chain by playing quick cards, power cards, and respond adding to the chain. Play a quick action response to scorch the chain. Play bravery from your hand and target your phantom. Target my phantom. Okay. Accept. When both play... Wait, can I see what that did? I didn't even remember that. Troop gets plus... Oh, so it gains +1. Okay. When this team is finished responding, the last card effect chain resolves. This means that your bravery takes the effect before... Takes effect for that. Excellent. Bravery is now increased your phantom's defense to 2, allowing it to survive 1 damage. As you can see, responding to your opponent's cards, the chain is a powerful advantage. Quick actions. Okay. So he attacks me directly. I couldn't do anything there. The Chimera Guard Officer is a troop card. This card is in play. Its power can be activated many times by paying the listed cost each time. Gain 1 health. Activated powers can have a variety of costs. Chimera Guard Officer costs 1 power point, and will also exhaust your Chimera Guard Officer as well each time you okay. Troops with trauma cannot be exhausted to pay costs, so you must wait until next turn to activate it. On future turns, you will highlight the current. Okay. There's always something new to learn or discover in the HEX, so mastering the game can take some practice. However, you already know the basics and have tools necessary to succeed in this battle beyond. You are now free to make decisions of which cards to play when you use your powers and on the turn. Okay.
Lay down your sword, human, and I shall end your pain swiftly.
Never. Okay. I hit continue. X, thank you. I'm gonna play a ruby. Cause what? Okay. Flight. This can only be blocked. Wait, yeah, there's a fight. Yeah. So this is the same as this. So I need to continue to combat. And let's attack. Deal combat damage. So he takes 2. So that ends our turn. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, I had to go do something real quick. So continue to do your opponents. Okay, so they're gonna. opponent's turn, and so it's my turn. I'm gonna play a diamond shard. So I can summon this, and I'm gonna summon him. Or summon that, because that destroys this monster. I definitely knew that. Damage your opponent's troop without flight. Damage troops cannot block this. Okay, so I'm going to use my combat skill, which brings me up to 3. And I can attack. Okay. Place a card. So he goes to second main phase and ends. Doesn't seem like he can do anything. Let's see what this does. So it's a troop and it's a human warrior. Okay. Let's see. So this game so far, it seems really difficult. I'm gonna have to pull up a guide, like on the side of me next episode. So I'll have that, or not a guide, but like all the rules and how everything works. Resolve. What's this do? Oh, it's a spider. Okay, so it doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. What shit? Wait, that allows me to play. Okay, so I can play this now. Continue to combat. So that deals damage to him. Okay. That's a 5. Oh god. And he plays a ruby. Wait, what's that do? Well, let me see. Necropolis Ward, basic. Deal 1 damage to tar. Okay, so it does 1 damage to me and he gains 1. Okay. Jesus. Speed. Okay, so I can attack this turn as well. So that will destroy me, but it also gets rid of that card. Okay, so he ends. What's this? Destroy 1 target troop with 4 or more? That's really good, because we can destroy his 5. So I get that out, and then I can still summon my Rigid Buffalo. Okay. So we're gonna do combat. And that's a total of 5 damage, brings him down to 15. Okay. My Buffalo's gonna have to be the one I use to block. What's that do? Troops you control have +1. Okay. So he ends. We get a ruby. I'm gonna play that just so we have that. Okay. So we attack with all 3. So that's 7 damage. He's gonna block some of the damage, but he still takes a lot. That did get rid of our strongest attacker, so that's at +2. It has flight, so I can block it with my flight. Ooh, that's really strong. Okay, let's see what you do. Oh, it's a flight one. When you draw a card, reveal it and gain health equal to its cost. Okay, so that's extremely good. So I can attack with these 2. So we deal damage, bring it down to 7. So next turn, I'm pretty sure we win this. I just want to see what all this does. Okay, so that's the thing where I like take 1 damage and he gains 1 health. Okay. He ends, so I draw. Observed cards. Deploy troops and gain. Okay. So a bit of my damage. And then I attack. Okay, so he even though he blocks with 1, okay, so it brings him down to 2. I do have 5 defense on Guardian Angel. So he ends, and we win this turn. So I just keep gaining HP. Okay, so we attack with all of them, and that's that. Okay, so that was a tutorial battle. Huh? What was that? I must inform the commanders at Warren Citadel. They will know what to do. The people here are safe for now, but this attack seems it was just the beginning. Okay, got a reward. New beginnings. Okay. Well, welcome. I'm here to help you explore the various features of HEX. Various features HEX has to offer. So let's dive right in. Follow along with the objective tracker, and you'll earn rewards as you play. Winning a game awards XP displayed in the XP bar below. When you level up, there will be rewards waiting for you. Okay. And right here, guys, is where we are going to end off today's episode of HEX cards. I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.